Ignition.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another race analysis presented by Newtype Cycling. I'm your host, Jared.
And my name's Spencer.
Yo, if you guys are on Instagram, feel free to follow us. You will check out all of our race shenanigans, beer rides, and everything in between. We are at the Dixie Crit in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We are deep into the Triad Criterium series, and this is the Cat 4-5 race. And Spencer, we are 7 minutes into this bad boy, and why are you on the front?
It's the last one, man. Got to go all out. I don't know what happened. I think I just happened to get up there. I don't know. And I thought I could sustain it, but as we will soon find out, it takes off right after this. How many laps was this in?
We're 7 minutes in, so, I mean...
Yeah, I thought, just...
like 30 seconds
wow,
long,
I pulled away, too. I definitely went a little too hard there.
Yeah, and they kind of let you roll at the front, and I know this guy in the rear cam, he doesn't really do too much anyways in these races. I know he's just kind of out there having a good time and enjoying local races and stuff. So you were literally on the front for, I think, a full lap right here, and you kind of spark all the attacks.
It was going
and the
really
momentum.
Slow before that, so I thought it'd be more of the same, and I just pull off here, and yeah, then it starts kind of speeding up.
I mean, that was good. I mean, that was only a half lap pull right there, and if you're looking at the track map, like the straightaway is a tailwind, so it's not a bad place to do that.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get back in. I guess I do, though, but there were some new riders this race that I didn't feel like I knew any of them, and so I'd get behind and they would end up falling off. Right.
Well, right here we've got essentially our first big kind of attack or flyer, and the pace really starts ramping up down the start-finish line, and this kind of kicks off a big gap. And Spencer, you see this right here, and you just got done your pull, and so you're not willing to get on there and catch that wheel.
Yeah, that's a mistake for sure. I was probably just cooked.
Yeah,
just
much. Not thinking about it, not realizing
and thinking it's early on, no one's gonna really push it too hard, but it definitely happens.
Yeah, so I'm behind you, Spencer, and I realized, oh man, this feels super stretched out. And me and Jason's in the rear cam. He's a local from Charlotte as well. He's raced with us a couple times now, and I'm like, yo, Jason, we got to go, dude. And I do a little pull right here to bridge this thing up to these 5 riders on this break. And if you look up here, like, these guys race with us every week, so they're all the guys that you want to be intimidated by and want to be looking out for. And then the rear cam, I think we've got 3 more guys that I'm bringing up too, and I'm psyched. You can hear me here letting these guys know that we've got a gap, and we kind of split the field, and I was really frustrated. The guy on second wheel right here, Matt, in the green shoes, green helmet, is not wanting to rotate. Shaking his head. Really frustrating. Not a huge fan of that. Dude, if you don't want to be in the break, just go in the back. Because right here, we've got a big enough break where we can make this and essentially eliminate half the field. But since he's not willing to work, and he's got a teammate in the break with us too. If you look in the rear cam, the guy on the second wheel right here, it's his teammate. So I didn't really understand his mindset of not wanting to do anything. But what it does is it allows about 3 more riders to come up and bridge up to us. So now it's almost like 12 of us now, and it's everybody that you normally see at the end in the sprints. So Spencer, we're not showing your footage, but you're in the back doing what?
I was about to say, you don't see me, man. Are you not intimidated? Yeah, all right. I did not pull us back, but somebody else did, a valiant hero, and it was still hard. I remember it being hard to get back to you guys, even though it looks like you're not. I mean, 27, 28, you're going pretty hard.
Yeah, right here we finally get like some organization where the guys kind of roll off the front and start doing pulls and stuff. But at this point, like, we're already too many of us. But you and a couple guys, if you look in the rear cam way back there, are not recipients of that benefit of being up in the break. So you guys are chasing.
Yeah, slowly but surely. I never saw you guys get too far away, so I felt like there was a chance. But yeah, I didn't help bridge that gap.
Yeah, it's no
worries. You will soon find out.
Yeah, it happens. But I wasn't looking back after like the last lap and a half, so I was just super motivated to keep rotating, doing our pulls, and I didn't realize we had about 12 or 15 of us already in this group. But I'm doing work here. Jason rolls through to do a pull, and I was super motivated to make this thing stick, not realizing how many people we had in the group still.
Yeah, it definitely could have happened. I don't think any of the other races I've done here.
Did you think your race could potentially be over at that point?
Yeah.
So,
no, I was on the verge.
Yeah, so we're jumping ahead. This junior rider right here literally pulled Spencer back. He pulled for 3 laps straight.
Me and that guy who thanked him.
Yeah. Dude, shout out to that junior rider in the yellow socks right here. Total machine.
Yeah, I didn't get a pat on the back.
No, you did not. You didn't do a single thing. So I thought that was super funny.
But hey, y'all sit up. Now we're like barely pedaling. I was so thankful.
Well, yeah, just like any crit, like there's going to be big surges, and fortunate for you guys, you guys worked hard, i.e. the junior rider,
some of us,
to come back into the group, and you guys caught us when we
slowed
slowed down.
Well, as you will see later, he does fall off, and it's because of that effort. So, I mean, I knew if I had to put effort in there, it was not even worth, continuing.
To continue, yeah.
Yeah, to be in the sprint at the end.
Yeah. Well, after that attack, we're a few laps in, probably, I think we're about 8 to go now, out of this 30-minute crit, and Jason starts an attack with another rider up front, and this kind of starts a chain reaction of lap after lap. We have somebody that does some sort of attack, and it really starts to wear on me. My max heart rate's 202. I'm at 192 right now, and it really hurts me. And so we're going to be jumping ahead just a little bit by little bit throughout this thing, showing you these various attacks. How are you feeling, Spencer?
Yeah, and I think you were eager to jump on everything that happened, so that might have added to that. Whereas I think each time for me, I always just slotted in, which I guess was the theme for me. But it ended up working out.
Yeah, man. A good call by you. If you look here on the left, you got these spoke bike guys, and he like waves his buddy through, and he was the one that wasn't pulling earlier, and I kind of let him get ahead of steam, and then I yell up just enough to let him use some of his energy to let the other guys know to hop on his wheel or shut that attack down. Yeah, man, it was attack after attack on these closing laps, and it was kicking my butt. But this was a super fun race, super clean. You can definitely tell coming towards the end of the season right here that everybody was getting super comfortable with bike handling skills, super comfortable riding bar to bar, and
hey,
really enjoyed it.
I'm in the drops.
Dude, always in the drop, son.
Well, now, yeah, I mean, it's kind of new.
Here goes another attack. Jason again, what a machine. He's not a sprinter, so it's kind of his MO to go out and just try a Hail Mary earlier, a couple laps in before the finish to see what he can do. But guys are on it. They are shutting that thing down, and this is one of the times where me and you smartened up and just slotted in right here.
Yeah, so this is what I was referring to earlier. This is that junior rider, I guess. Just slotted in behind him. I knew he had power to pull back, so I was just hoping it happened. And yeah, you kind of motivated him for that last bit to get it back. They also sat up there, so that was good.
Yeah, that really helps. Just knowing it's going to be Sergi and being able to like try and motivate another rider to do the work for you really helps and makes it where you're a lot more fresh towards the end. But this race just was cooking me. So right here, it's a headwind, and even though you're not really in the wind, it's still tough to roll through that. And then you're coming around this start-finish line straight with 4 to go, and you're on a tailwind. But look ahead on the front, Zach right here in the pink, he does an attack, and I'm not saying like this is like you guys were being relentless in their attacks, but they wanted to do a break and hurt people. In Cat 4-5, you could really feel it towards the end of the race. Spencer, your heart rate's looking pretty good right there.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't done any hard pulls or anything, just been sitting in.
Yeah. Well, 3 laps to go, you want to really hold that position, and this is where I start thinking about, okay, 3 laps to go, I need to be moving up, I need to be, no further back than 6th to make sure I'm in a solid position to contend for a sprint.
Is this the guy you want to be behind?
No, unfortunately not. This guy was out there doing a great job. I believe he's like 4 laps down though. But either ways, more and more attacks. So we're coming to 2 laps to go. There's actually 2 laps to go. They ramped up the speed. These 2 younger riders in the teal kits that you'll see in here, and the guy in the yellow and the blue kit, they start ramping up. And look at my rear cam. I've got a good gap. And so I let these guys know when we come down the start-finish line straight. And, man, if you look at the rear cam, Shannon in the red kit, he just uses this tailwind to his advantage, and he just motors us down. I'm running hot, dude. I'm running 200 BPM, bro. And so we'll play out my last lap, and then Spencer will go over to your last lap at the end. So I'm feeling good. I'm chatting with Jason, letting him know, hey, make sure you hold the inside line so people can't go around you. Sitting third, fourth wheel right here. And I'm feeling pretty good. I am hurting a lot, but if I'm hurting, I'm sitting here thinking, like, everyone else has to be hurting too. And so all of a sudden, Jason just kind of lets up. I think he's just kind of cooked. And I just rotate slowly to the front. Well, I don't want to be there. And so I slow up. Well, Shannon does a perfect attack right here in the red. And he sees us slow up, and he uses that to his advantage. And those two guys gap the crap out of me.
That's crazy. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, just slow it up.
Yeah, I just don't have it in me right here for a sprint and get passed by these two guys. End up coming home fifth, but gave it everything I had. I mean, I'm running 202. I think I get 203 first second. But yeah, man, we'll switch over and check out your footage, Spencer.
Man, that was a good finish by him. That timing. Yep. So I'm sitting in behind him because I know he's going to at least be up there or pull up to the front here on the last lap.
Yeah, I think you do a good job.
Being pretty excited about where I was at, and then he, of course, like this whole side started slowing down. I know I want to be on the inside, so I scooped in.
Yeah, it really slows down right there.
I just got squeezed, I think. Which the inside's what I want. I was gonna be on your tail, and then
just gets a little congested right there.
Well, it got in the left, yeah. And then I saw that happening.
Man, it's all good. It's hindsight. Hindsight's 20/20 here. But yeah, it's that's kart racing. It's always anything can change within one corner. But dude, you do a great job pumping out a sprint here, trying to chase us down. Definitely best of the rest, I would say, when it comes to that. And next time, if you can find wheels a little bit better, it should be a good race, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, guys, that's it for this round. Appreciate you hanging out. We got one or two more of these triad crits left. Other than that, we're going to be starting up the showing footage of the MAC race, which is in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Be looking out for that, guys. Until next time.